Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. I wanted to take the opportunity to take a look at the higher or the bigger picture before going into the detailed count. Taking a look at the bigger picture, there isn't really much that has changed. Actually, the only thing that has changed is that I had to move this wave 4, which was I think here before, and this wave 3. There was a wave 5 here. Just moved them on. Yeah, had to do that because the latest move up ended up being just a 3-wave move. ADA lost support, talked about it, and it made a new bear market low. Only briefly, as back above 27 cents again. So we already see some coins recover at the moment, but without an impulse to the upside. Again, can't really say that they have bottomed now. So at the moment, the assumption has to be that it's going to continue the downtrend. In fact, if you've been watching the last videos, you know that a move above 38.5 cents would have been needed to at least give a first indication that this move down was over, but it failed, right? It never broke above it. From that point of view, the assumption had to be we go down lower, but it also took out all bullish support levels very, very easily, actually. Basically made a new bear market low, just briefly, okay, but it's sort of following through at the moment with this count. If I have to assume that this here is a wave 4 high, I mean, is there another possible wave count? It's difficult, not really. I think this is how it makes sense. Surely there will be other possibilities. In the end, they don't make a great difference. It shows that we are getting towards the end of this overall downtrend, and ideally ADA is not going much lower. There will be decent support. We took a look at that earlier today. If I add the VRVP to the chart, where does all the historical volume sit, it basically starts around 17 cents. So ideally, we do not go below that level. At least that is where a whole cluster of support is starting. And then we have a huge spike at 10 cents. Yeah, just talking about these levels. I mean, surely ADA can go to these levels. But what you need to know is, obviously, we're going to go down lower until ADA shows us a first impulse to the upside. As soon as we see that, and that can happen at any time, as soon as we see a first impulse to the upside, we need to see a 3-wave pullback afterwards. So that's the reversal signal. ADA never did that here, so let's see when we get it. Important to understand here now that on the way down, in this 5th wave to the downside, it is possible that either we're dealing here with a 1-2-1-2 setup. This was a wave 3. We're now in a 4. And then basically this is very much in line actually what Bitcoin is doing at the moment and the assumptions for Bitcoin. Or we have a different count, and all of this move down here was a wave 1 in a leading, in a wave 1 of an ending diagonal. So instead of having a 1-2-1-2 setup, all of this was 1. Then this was 2. But then, this is a bit messy. I mean, this would then most likely just be the A wave of a 3rd wave. We should get a B wave of a 3rd wave and a C wave. It wouldn't make a great difference, let's be honest. It wouldn't make a great difference. It depends on, if we now see quite a strong pullback to the upside, then we're dealing here with a diagonal pattern. But eventually, until I see an impulse to the upside, we might see one, but it's too early to say. Then we can't really talk about a reversal here. So looking at the daily chart, still oversold. I mean, this is normally the region where you start to see strong movements to the upside, but the price always needs to confirm. This is only an indicator. Long wick to the downside. Often they do get filled. We will see. What I wanted to show you also is looking at the volume. At which candle did the sell-off really start yesterday? Basically, it was when it broke below the 27.5 cent level, right? This is when the level that we highlighted or have been highlighting for weeks as relevant support. So let me go to the 1-hour chart. it was basically the fear candle. Yeah, started here, 28 cents maybe. So if we get an impulsive break above the 28-cent level, that might be an early indication that things are over. The thing is, I did explain it in some of the videos earlier today, it's often, okay, here it's not that well defined, on some other charts it's better. But when you start to see those sell-off candles, there will be a lot of people going short there as well. And obviously a lot of stops were sitting below the 78.6 Fib level, which was this 27.5 cent level, which probably accelerated the move down. But then on the way down, a lot of people set stop above that level. So, you know, when we get the break above that level, it could indicate a bit of a squeeze there. And even more important would be to take out here the 32-cent level. So let's see. I mean, as I said on many of the other charts, a bounce is due. Yeah, and first assumption would be that this is just a wave 4 bounce. If this is a wave 4, I can give you resistance, but it's very dynamic at the moment. Okay, it's very dynamic. Here, resistance all the way up to 30.5 cents based on the Fibs, standard resistance for the wave 4. If it goes above it, it would not necessarily be bullish, but it would certainly, you know, make us look a little bit. And if it then gets the first 3-wave pullback with a higher low, things could take off already, because, you know, we have dropped obviously deep enough in this overall bear market. But at the current assumption has to be this is going to go down lower at the moment until we see a 5-wave move up and a 3-wave pullback. Okay, so yeah, it's very dynamic at the moment in the market, and yeah, there's not much more to say at this stage. So it's a bit of a wait and see now, and prices already moved off the low here, 22 cents now to around 27.5. Didn't buy ADA earlier today, but I bought some Matic, ETH, BTC, some Sol. And yeah, let's see. I mean, this is just the inevitable relief rally, okay? So at the moment, the assumption would be this is a wave 4. The wave 4 would also normally unfold in 3 waves, A, B, C. And this could just be the A wave at the moment, right? So yeah, ultimately, what I would expect here, if it's an ABC structure, is something like that. A wave up, B wave down, C wave. If it does something like this, then we talk about something more bullish, 1, 2, 3. Until here they are all the same, but then a 4 and a 5. And then we have a first decent 5-wave move that can't really be a wave 4 anymore. And then we look for a 3-wave pullback, and then we could take off. But yeah, we're not there yet. So I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.